guys, welcome back to my channel. As usual, you can pause the screen and prepare the ingredients. Today we are making the boba pearls using charcoal as our coloring agent. After you have prepared all the ingredients separated by wet and dry, you pour the boiling water into the dry ingredients and use a fork to give it a good mix. You will notice that it creates a lot of lumps and some weird textured looking thing, but it's okay. You can always adjust this texture with a little bit more of the boiling water. So just mix, and use your hand to grab everything and knead it together. For mine, it looks a little bit dry, so I decided to add some hot water, but I instead pour everything in. So you don't need to worry, just pour it out and mix. But this is too wet, so I decided to give up and just put everything aside. Just kidding. I returned with a bag of tapioca starch. Just add 2 tablespoons for this wet dough and give it some good mix again. Just keep mixing until you get some pliable dough, like a play dough but drier. If it gets a little bit too dry, you can always add some boiling water. Just repeat this process until you are happy with the texture. The following is always kneading, so you can just skip this part of the video to this timeline to see how I shape the balls of boba pearls. After you get the pliable dough, I cut into 3 workable sizes and shape each sizes into a smaller balls. There's a method I use, just pinch with 3 fingers from each hand until you create a nice ball. If it's not smooth enough, you can always roll on your palm of your hand. This process takes about half an hour to do to finish the whole dough. And bear in mind that the balls needs to be same size throughout everything because you need the balls to cook at the same time. If some balls are smaller, you can always add some more dough inside and knead it together. And this is the method I use. I just create a mountain, a pyramid, and then I shape all the doughs to a pyramid first before shaping it into a ball.
1 eternity later.
So this is what it looks like at the end after I shape everything. Just put it in a container and store it in the fridge if you don't want to cook everything at once. For me, I just boil some palm sugar in my boiling water and pour in all your boba pearls. This takes about 15 to 20 minutes to cook. So just cover it up and keep stirring so it won't stick to the bottom of the pan or the pot. Remember to stir the boba pearls so it won't stick to one another. Stir it occasionally.
1 season later.
Once you have waited the boba pearls to float to the surface, it takes another 2 to 3 minutes.
A few minutes later.
I could have covered the lid to make it boil faster. That's one of the mistakes that I did. So just cover the lid.
Much later.
Remember to check it from time to time. Just open the lid, stir a while, and close the lid back. This takes about 20 minutes. How do you know when it's done? The boba pearls will turn black color, like a charcoal black. So when it turns black, scoop it out into ice bath or some water to stop the cooking process, and you can serve it immediately after. Or you can make some simple syrup with brown sugar, some sticky consistency, and mix in your freshly boiled boba pearls. Mix it evenly and put it into your cup and top up with your favorite tea and milk. Thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe to my channel, like my video, and I see you next time.